last person, not the least person of the day, is Kris Narayan, who is the chairman, founder, CEO of MediKarma, someone who has really extraordinary experience as a startup and an exit veteran. And he is going to walk us through the AI and avatar tool that they've developed at MediKarma. Kris, good to see you. How are you?
My pleasure. Stan, can you see my video okay?
It looks like it's coming in a little hazy, so I'm not sure if the production team can clean that up, but you can just put your name on the screen for right now if you want until we figure out how to resolve. But in the meantime, I think you have an amazing avatar, and I think really what our audience would like to do is have see what you're developing. You're a startup veteran, so you know what you're doing to build and scale companies and exit. And so what we'd like to do is just, if you could, walk us through certainly MediKarma and Jill, and if you can share some of what you're doing, on the screen, that would be great. If not, just tell us how it's going.
Absolutely. So let's first, glad to be back here. I feel like HITLAB is like kind of a home. We brought this product out almost a year and a half back in one of the HITLAB symposiums. And the audience reaction gave me so much energy, I went back to work to improve the product. My background, to introduce myself, I've spent about 38 years in technology. A lot of experience in consumer marketing and consumer psychology. So when I came to look at this from a healthcare perspective, the problem I was trying to solve was, how do I motivate everybody in this room to take better care of themselves? How do I inspire you to get more healthy? That was the problem I was initially starting to work on. But it so happened, if I put patients in the center and inspire them to get healthy, virtually every participant in the ecosystem, payer, provider, self-insured employer, all benefit from cost of care reduction. So it so turned out, which I heard from a ex-CFO of Epic at one point, if you put patients in the center, inspire them to get stronger, healthier, then that may be the way to solve this, out of control cost that's growing in the healthcare. So let me share my screen with you. So what inspired me when I got started here was, is it possible to create a product that is as attractive as TikTok or Instagram, that you want to go back and use it every day, but with a small twist? Can I make this product so that the more you use the product, the healthier you get? So this journey over the last 3 years has taken us where we are engaging with patients, customers right now. But MediKarma is the first company that can actually work with payers and providers, provide a full risk assessment of your patient population, then show you how, if we engage with those patients and drive them towards preventive care, we can not only make them healthy, but can get your cost of care down. How do we fit in the market? So in healthcare right now, you have a bunch of companies that's focused on provider-patient interaction, like Ambiance, Nabla, Suki. You have Hippocratic AI that's focused on creating virtual nurses. What MediKarma does is works with patients and focuses on preventive care. How do we do this? As just to recap what we talked a couple of years back, as you were now, we are talking, if you say you want to use MediKarma, within 35 seconds to a minute, I create an avatar of you. I can go get your medical records from any provider that you've been using, any EMR company that has your data, with just your name, date of birth, and your address, completely frictionless. Our we bring this information and we display it on the screen as a set of check engine light, green, orange, and red. What are the chances of you getting a cardiac event in the next year, 10 years? What are the chances of your kidneys getting in trouble over the next 7.5 years? So we give you a percentage. The point here is we are trying to show you the weakest link in your chain and inspire you to take action. A couple of the features I'll quickly go through. We created a score, something that we were inspired by other guys like Credit Karma, so that we can tell you, you are at 600 today. We want you to come back and see what your score is tomorrow. In fact, if you talk to Jill, ask her, hey, Jill, what should I do to get my score from 650 to 660 tomorrow? She gives you a very crisp answer. 3 things you can do to get your score up. The interesting thing about the score is we partnered with Elevance Health, Blue Cross Anthem, previously known. We did a study over 65 million de-identified patients. And over 4 months, we were surprised to see the score that I was showing you was correlating with the claims data from Elevance, about 90% average, 95% for people who are sick, about 85% people who are healthy. So basically the message is, if you're an insurance company, if you bring your patients and give to MediKarma, we can tell you which patients are going to likely file more claims and take your budget. If you intervene and put those patients to work with clinical staff, the more they work with MediKarma, the more they talk to Jill AI, the healthier you get. That's a proposition. So let me quickly summarize. Jill AI is the primary part of this product. You can ask Jill any question you want, whether what breakfast I should eat today or how am I doing for the last month. It has some concierge services that's going to be introduced in the future, such as triage or pharmacy prescription refills, making appointments. But the most important feature that we are deploying right now is the health coach. It's called Lifestyle Jill, focused on lifestyle medicine. What we do here is we understand for lifestyle medicine, we are focused on improving your insulin resistance. We work with your clinician. They tell us what they recommend for your diet or exercise that you see their patient discovery. We work with the patient data pipelines, what's happening with the wearables, what is your activity, how's your stress, how you're sleeping. So a combination of this data combined with your personal preference on what you like for cuisine, what kind of diet you actually like, what kind of exercise you like, jogging versus running. Based on this, Jill creates a personalized task, short list of 3 things to do. If you do these 3 things, she'll come back and show you how your health is changing. Let me show this in a more what you see form. In the Lifestyle Jill deployment, we are basically focused on your activity, diet, sleep, and bonus. Every day you get a suggestion from Jill, what to do for activity, what kind of diet. If you click this, she'll show you what kind of food you should focus on. So basically through direct interaction between you and Jill, through the app, we are able to drive your results. Where we are today, Lifestyle Jill is getting deployed at Memorial Healthcare. That's one of our biggest customers now. We are also working with Elevance Health in the predictive analytics study that I mentioned, Arcos in Arizona, and our primary focus is right now in Florida. In Florida, we are putting a team together and we are going after quite a few health plans and health system, basically building the pipe up. So let me stop there and answer any questions.
This is fantastic, Kris, and it just looks better and better every time we get together with you and we see how the product is coming together. It's just wonderful. So congratulations to you and your team, and thank you again for joining us today. Looking forward to seeing bigger and better things as well in the future. Take care.
Thank you, Stan. Take care.